Hi everyone, welcome to today's practice. Just another little video just to get you moving again. We're just going to start in an easy cross-legged. So remember, you can use a block or a blanket or a cushion to sit on, just to give you a little bit more height to the hips. Maybe make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Have a little wiggle from side to side, just close those eyes or just soften the gaze. And then just bring the weight so it's even on both seat bones. You can keep that little wiggle going if you want to. So that spine's nice and long, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Check that you're not dropping the head forward, because you know that's my bad habit, and that you're not jutting that chin up. And then just soften the face, the space between the eyebrows, the forehead. Just soften the shoulders, the elbows and the hands. And those hands can be resting on the feet, the thighs or the knees, whichever feels most comfortable for you. And we'll just do a few natural breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. We'll just place our palms on our knees, or maybe just soften the hands onto the knees. We're coming into those little seat bone circles where we're just going to lean to one side, slowly roll round to the front, back round to the other side, all the way round to the back. Just keep it nice and slow, keeping everything nice and soft. My eyes are still closed. It's just that natural breath. And then slowly change direction. Creaky floorboards. And then slowly come back to centre. Have another little wiggle. And then maybe keep the eyes closed or maybe open the eyes. Just roll to one side and let's crawl our way up to tabletop. And once you get there, shoulders are over the wrists, spread the fingers wide, soften the knuckles of the fingers, shoulder blades on the back of the rib cage, pelvis in neutral. You can tuck your toes or you can come down to the tops of your feet, whichever feels comfortable for you. Again, check in with that head and neck, so that the head's not dropping forward, you're jutting the chin up. And then from here, take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just allow the hips to float back towards the heels. Just work with your own range of movement. Inhale, float the shoulders back up over the wrists. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Let's do that one more time. Hip to heels, shoulders to wrists. And I'm going to make that into a rolling cat. So allow the hips to float back to the heels. And as you inhale, round that spine, float all the way back up, shoulders over wrists. Slowly uncurl, coming into that neutral spine. Exhale, hip to heels. And then just tuck and curl up into your cat, shoulders over wrists, slowly uncurl. Let's do that 2 more times. Taking your time, working with your own inhales and exhales and your own range of movement. Last one. And then from here, slowly come up to kneeling. Float the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows, coming out into your goddess arms, open out that chest. Check that that pelvis is in neutral, so you're not thrusting the hips forward. And then as you exhale, slowly allow the arms come down towards the sides of the body. And then inhale, float the arms all the way up. Bending at the elbows, open out that chest, and slowly bring your arms down. You're going to carry on doing that. Now if that feels uncomfortable for you, you can just do little shoulder rolls here, or just allow the arms to hang at the sides of your body. Let's do one more. then from here, step that left foot forward, low lunge. Checking that you have got your pelvis in neutral, and let's tuck our right toes. A gentle hug into the midline. My left knee is roughly in line with that left ankle, and my right hip's over my right knee. Slowly bring the hands through to heart center. Just soften the shoulders, soften the fingers. Allow the thumb to connect to the heartbeat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Gentle hug into the midline, and as you exhale, belly round to that left thigh, gentle rotation. And inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, rotate. Just a small range of movement, back to center. Slowly come all the way back round, pause in here, you can stay here, or you can open up the arms wide. And exhale, slowly come all the way back to center. Maybe heel toe that left foot out a little bit. Placing that left palm on the left thigh, hinging forward. Bringing that right hand down, right shoulder, right wrist, and back into that right shoulder blade. Rotate round, so belly towards that left thigh, coming into your kneeling twist. Maybe float that left arm up towards the ceiling. Breathe in here. And then slowly come all the way back round, low lunge. And then maybe just bring that right knee in a little bit closer. Checking that you've not brought it in towards that knee, just shortening the length. And then from here, remember you have the option to use that left thigh to climb up. We're going to slowly come all the way up on an inhale. And then exhale, soften into crescent. So once you're in, new word there for you everyone. Once you're in crescent, just check that that pelvis is in neutral. Maybe you need to soften that knee. Maybe that knee needs to bend a little bit. Maybe you need to step that back foot in a bit. Maybe you need to wobble like me. Holding it here, keep that gentle hug in, reaching the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, soften into crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. And then from here, just slowly come all the way back. Allow the ground to catch the hand. Slowly slide back, down dog. And just soften those knees. Hips are high. Push down through the arms. Lengthen out the armpits. Relax the head and neck. Maybe have a quick glance at those hands, making sure you're not looking at those fingers. And breathe here. And then soften those knees a little bit more, so you come into a bent knee down dog. And then from here, just lean to one side and step one hand back and then the other hand back. We're transitioning hands to feet at the back of the mat. Hips are high, heels come down. Lengthen out that spine. And then hip hinge all the way up. So push down for the feet, keep that gentle hug in. Reach fingertips all the way up to the ceiling so those arms just float up. Exhale, hip hinge down. Bend the knees, hips are floating back. Hands reach the floor. We're going to walk back to down dog. You can come to down dog via tabletop. Pause in here. Maybe have a little sway. Maybe stay still. And then slowly lower the knees to the floor. Slowly come up to kneeling. Tops of the feet can be in contact with the floor, or your toes can be tucked. And that's inhale, float the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend the elbows, goddess arms. Just pause here for a moment, opening up that chest. Checking that you're not thrusting that pelvis forward, it's in neutral. Release the arms down by the side. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, goddess. Opening up the chest. And then release the arms down. Stop one more time. And let's step that right foot forward, coming into that kneeling lunge. Check your base. Left toes are tucked, pelvis in neutral. Gentle hug into the midline. Left glute is on. Bring the hands through to heart center. Allow the thumbs to connect to the heartbeat. Soften the shoulders and the fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Slowly come back to center, just a small range of movement. Slowly back round to right. You can stay here or open out the arms. And exhale, slowly come back round to centre. Right palm, right thigh, maybe heel toe that foot out a little bit wider. Hinging forward, left hand to the floor, left shoulder, left wrist. Lean back into that left shoulder blade and coming into your kneeling twist. Maybe stay here, maybe the fingertips float up towards the ceiling. Slowly come all the way back down, checking in with your base. Take a nice deep breath in, keep that gentle hug in, slowly float all the way up to crescent. Remember, you can use that right thigh to climb up. Pause, and then just set your base. Check in with your pelvis. Left glutes on, keep that gentle hug in. And inhale, lengthen that right leg. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. And then slowly come all the way back down. Hands catch the floor. Slowly slide all the way back. Down dog. Set your base in down dog. Checking with the hands. Pushing it up through the arms. Lengthen the armpits. Soften those knees. Let's transition. Hands to feet at the back of the mat. Keep those knees bent. Keep the hips high. Heels start to lower. Keep that spine long. Push down through the feet, gentle hug in as you hip hinge all the way up. And exhale, bend the knees, hips float back as we slowly come all the way back down. Slowly crawl your way back to down dog. Bending those knees. And this time, let's lower one heel to the floor and then the other heel. Or maybe you'd like to stay still. And exhale, slowly bring the knees to the floor. Shoulders are over the hips. Toes can be tucked, feet flat on the floor. Let's do 3 rolling cats. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, hip to heels. Inhale, round it up, cat. Uncurl, shoulders over the wrists. 2 more. Work with your own length of breath. Last one. And then from here, just allow the hips to come to one side. Slowly come all the way back to an easy cross-legged. Have a little wiggle from side to side. And then just allow that left lower arm to come down to that left thigh. Just a nice easy side bend. And then come up and over. Right lower arm to that right thigh. Nice easy side bend. Let's do 1 more each side. Just keep those hands nice and soft. Up and over to the right. Slowly come all the way up. Lengthen that spine, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Eyes are closed, or soft gaze. Just soften the face, the shoulders, the elbows, the hands. And just bring the awareness to the breath. The air flowing in, the air flowing out. If you find your mind wandering without judgment, just bring your awareness back to the breath. Air flowing in, air flowing out. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice long easy exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times. Last one. Slowly open up your eyes. Thank you very much everyone for joining me. From my heart to yours. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that and I'll see you soon. Bye.